When it rains, it snores.
Like a rare breed, a breath of fresh air, you can see me. People stand up just to greet me. Role model, kids wanna be me.
It's all about the risk.
Now, later you'll
If anyone pays taxes, instant
the whole
ban.
thing was easy. I just come and wink my eye like a genie. Crown on, yellow peasant can
We're
king
all
me.
gonna die. Fuck semantics.
really not
Fuck
modification.
taxes. Revolt. Revolt, everybody. Welcome back. It's game 3 time. This one's between Moncala and KDB. The first match of the series. First. Wait, no. Hold on. First, representing the Mon Calamarian Seafood Consortium.
There's always a bigger
Fish sandwich? Too hard to get a fish sandwich?
It's Ando. And representing the KDB. It's Joe Churchman. Bets are open. Fish, of course. Captain of the MCSC. And also captain of Thinking Baby Poop Smells Good. Never going to let that one go. Pim, are you still here?
Physically.
What does that mean?
I haven't physically left.
I was going to assume Pim's here. Because I still got a whole slice of pizza left.
Oh, you got, I'm assuming, Little Caesars.
Yes, it's their stuffed crust pretzel crust. Fucking good, man.
You a big flavored crust kind of guy?
Oh yeah.
I
You know
find
what?
flavored crust hit or miss for me.
You know what crust has no flavor?
What's that? Domino's? Papa John's?
Every fucking deep dish crust.
Pizza Hut? They don't have crust.
That's what I'm saying. No flavor.
You know, I'm a noted deep dish fan,
Yeah, you are. It's really annoying.
but the Little Caesars Detroit style deep dish is excellent. It's part of like their $5 lunch combo
Mm-hmm.
where you get like half a fucking pizza and a drink for $5. Big fan of their deep dish pizza. Their Italian cheesy bread. Oh man, little ICB action, very good.
ICB?
Yeah, Italian cheesy bread. That's what they write in the box. ICB.
That's actually Intercontinental. No, I guess that would be IBC, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
Or IBM. It's not even a C involved there. Holy shit. I'm tired.
it's all right. It's late. This is hour 9 of streaming, I think.
Really, like, we've gone, like, pretty fast. It's only hour 3, which is, like, pretty good. But, like, it honestly feels, I don't know. ICB, yeah, thank you, Scooter. Fucking hell. What is happening?
It is close. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a long day.
Anyway, I wish one of them would hit my face right now.
Or,
You know what it is?
uh,
Too used to doing 2 games and then being out. I gotta get back in that
Yeah.
3-game grind.
Gotta get back in that 3-game grind. It's tough.
Andre says, Gold Joel. What a dick. Why
He
wouldn't
doesn't like
Andre
Ando.
root for Ando?
Pretty rude. Pretty rude.
Real rude. Wow. Know who your
Maybe the
friends are.
meanest thing
God
he's ever
damn.
said. Yeah.
Well, time has started.
Do you have any other Floridian / South Georgia people watching tonight? If so, I hope you got your hurricane prep done because it is coming.
Where's it gonna hit?
Pretty far north of Tampa.
Okay.
They're looking like in the alley between Tallahassee and Gainesville. The I-10 alley is where it's going.
So where no one lives? It's pretty great.
Pretty much. It'll sweep right through Valdosta out to the other over Savannah,
Sorry,
maybe over North
Chiefland,
Carolina.
Florida.
Yeah, hitting nothing of value. No, that's mean. But it looks like it's
No,
going to sweep above most of the state. But the whole state's going to get some pretty bad winds. It's got a pretty big cone on it, so the state's going to see some bad winds and some bad rains, but not like a full hurricane, you know. It'll be a little lighter, mostly tropical storm throughout the state, which is still scary and still got to be wary of that and prepared. But hopefully, it won't be nearly as bad as the storms last year.
my parents do not like to be inconvenienced. So when they bought the house, they literally made it so they've got all like the brand new storm windows. They've got like a generator that can power like the house, not like a generator that powers like some things. You can only like run the fridge or whatever. It powers the house. Shit like that. And they've got like solar power. My parents don't fucking play when it comes to being inconvenienced.
Damn, good for them. We thought about getting a generator last year, but during both major storms last year, we didn't lose power hardly at all. So we just decided it was probably not worth it.
Like we'll lose power like
power lines.
once a year or whatever during a snowstorm. And my neighbors have a generator, and they're like older ladies, so I'm like, that's not so bad. Like I get it. Go off. Like get your power generator.
Yeah, you don't want them to be too
I don't want grandmas to be cold
without food or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
But for me, I'm just like snuggling up with a blankie.
Yep.
Sleeping
all day. You
all
don't have a fireplace, right?
I do not.
I didn't think so.
A lot of houses do. I don't.
I imagine so. When I was a kid at Trades, I grew up mostly in Florida. We usually evacuated for any of the big ones, but what was the one in 2005 that wasn't Katrina? There was one that hit Florida in 2005 as well. That was pretty bad.
There's one that hit Tallahassee when I was in Tallahassee, but it wasn't all that bad. I think it began with an I.
It wasn't Ida, was it?
Ivan, maybe?
Rita. Yeah, Rita was the one that hit Florida, I think, during that storm, that season. That was, I remember that being bad, but we didn't get too bad during that one. Yeah, we made it out okay. Rita was definitely a bad one, but we made it out okay with it.
Yeah, Ivan in 2004. But it really was not all that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just some like, I was living with a friend in like a wooded area, so that part was scary because like trees could fall, but other than that, like nothing.
Yeah. Really. Trades, are you? I know you live in New Orleans now, and you've been there for some time, clearly. But did you grow up in New Orleans? Are you from there originally?
Sorry, let me translate for that. Did you grow up in New Orleans?
Sorry, yeah. French Quarter. Wow, look at this guy.
Wow. How come they only get a
quarter? You speak French.
Parlez-vous français?
Would you give the French more than a quarter? Because I wouldn't.
I just want to know what the other 3/4 are.
American. Superior.
Is there like a Lafayette Square? Spanish, native.
I can tell you animals.
Canadian.
It's like a 4 square of immigrants. Except native, I guess. But a 4 square of minorities. Spanish, French, Canadian natives.
Man.
I'm not sure looking at Ando's setup right now to talk about the game, which I know is a thing no one wants to hear about.
The fuck are you
I don't
doing?
I don't love I don't love where Juno is right now. Obviously she's right. I would have liked to see the barrel roll the last turn, just to give her a little more options here. As it is, her options are basically like bank behind the bombers or too hard either direction. Too harding left obviously is going to get you in danger of being you can't 1v1 Kylo if you're Juno. So you gotta kind of have to follow up the bombers, and that's going to limit their potential to really carpet bomb the way they want. I don't know. I think she's maybe a little too safe right now, or a little too far back. Not aggressive.
You heard it
enough,
here
but...
first. Pim doesn't like it when women are safe.
Well, all right.
I just moved into my college dorm right before Katrina hit. We weren't going to evacuate, but my mom last minute was like, I'm getting out and you are coming with. You know when moms do
Your
that
mom
thing
sounds like
and
she's
there's
smart.
just no like fucking arguing?
Yep, you're just like, yep, I got it. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We will do that. I will say the worst part about being an adult is that that doesn't regularly happen anymore. Like, I kind of like it when it's just like, every so often I get overwhelmed with decisions, and it's kind of like, I just want someone to tell me what to do here. I don't want to try to, like, don't make me figure it out.
I don't know. I ask my dad all the time because I don't know how anything works.
Yeah,
I'm like, Dad, how's electricity fucking work in this house?
God. My garage door spring broke this weekend. I sent a video to my dad. I'm like, what's going on with my garage door and why won't it open?
Those are dangerous. Like, you actually shouldn't do those yourself.
I didn't. That's what he said too. He's like, don't do it. Oh, Joe rocking Mal
No!
here.
No, Mal!
Mal, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Mal!
That's not right.
Mal!
Joe's donating some damage to Ando. Just one. Not that punished. Yeah, I called my dad afterwards, and he was like, and he said, just call someone. He's like, it's going to be expensive, but this thing is like crazy dangerous.
Those
It's
things
under
literally
so
kill
much
people.
tension.
They literally kill
Yeah.
people. Like, I'm dead
Yep.
serious.
Yep, that's exactly what he told me. He's like, yeah, it's going to have so much tension on it. You're not going to be able to do it yourself, and you're liable to get severely injured. Just call somebody.
Yeah.
And I did, and they were out here in like an hour and a half.
How much did it cost you? Because I actually kind of want to get a new thing.
$642.
To replace the whole thing?
They replaced the spring.
Okay.
It's just the spring.
Just the spring. They didn't like put in a new...
No new motor, no new like belt. He did lubricate the chain drive, but like it was just replacing the spring. But the spring had snapped, so it was that or the garage door doesn't work.
Right. So I think I want a new... I don't want a new door, but I want a new like mechanism. Like
The whole
one that's...
mechanism or just...
Well, I want like a smart one.
Okay. What do you mean by like that you can control with your phone?
Yeah. So you need like a new
I wouldn't hate
thing.
that either. Yeah. Ooh, it doesn't bump. Nice job. Yeah, I feel that. There's been a couple mornings where I've driven off on the way to work and I think to myself, did I close that garage door or not?
Yeah.
And I'd love to
Well,
be able
my
to check that on my
garage
phone.
door raises up sometimes. It's fucking annoying. Okay, I don't know why this is
Weird.
happening.
Changing the motor out isn't terrible. I've done that before with my dad. We've done the motor change out. That's not super hard as long as you have the right tools and a ladder. But
I'm not doing any of that shit. Straight
yeah,
up.
that's also fair.
I know what I'm good at. It's not that.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what you're about. I get it. So what's barrage rockets over there on the FO side? Whose? Does he have a turret indicator? He does. It's the basic one. Lame.
No.
People who don't change like the
Don't change the turret indicator.
people don't change to the one that has a little arrow in front of it on TTS make me so angry.
So what you're saying
So
is
much
you
more
want to
convenient.
fight Joe Churchman.
No, he's probably pretty. I've met him. He seems like he's pretty fit. I don't really want to fight him. I would like him to change his thing though. That'd be cool. If he could change his turret indicator, that would be awesome.
I had to get up on the roof this summer. Never again. Yeah, I'm never going up there.
Oh
Absolutely not.
God, we've been like cleaning our gutter on the roof, and it's just been like Rachel and I can both do like maybe like 20 minutes at a time because it's like, yeah, this sucks. I'm getting down. It's too hot. It's like I feel like I'm gonna fall. Just it's the worst.
Yeah, I
We
think
called someone to look at it, and they quoted us way too high.
to clean the gutters.
Yeah, it was like nearly $1,000.
$1,000 to clean gutters?
Yeah, and we don't have that many either. Like it's not a big house. It was crazy high.
I
But
don't know. That's too much for gutters.
yeah, we told them to pound sand. Essentially, we're like, no, thank you. We are okay. We will slowly do it ourselves. This Tomahawk's hitting a rock next turn. I think he gets too hard around it.
This is a heavy laser cannon from Gaelic into Second Sister.
Ooh, nice roll.
Doesn't have anything to spend, so classic 2v4. Second Sister evades.
Ah, man.
Barrage Rocket to deny the range bonus. It's really the only reason.
And no rerolls here.
Has
Oh,
a
you've got a
lock.
locket. Use
Hit, crit, crit.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. That's better.
No sat salvo on Larir.
I don't know if okay, I did. I closed bets. Doug Zug said shields are overrated.
So far, he'd be correct.
Alright, this is Juno Leacli. Doesn't have a lock, I don't think.
No, Juno barrel rolled?
Yeah, barrel roll focus.
Focus rolled. Yeah, focus rolled.
Gonna spend.
Not worried about Kylo, I guess. Kylo's got arc, right? I'm not crazy.
I think so.
Looks like he's just gonna snipe or just clip her there.
Second sis.
Did Mal pop a charge?
Yes, Mal
She had
did
to, right?
indeed pop a charge.
Yeah, you shoot Mal here, even though she popped it, I think. All of your other shots are going in. Well, I guess there are not that many shots left, but
I think you're free to
spend
spend
the
your
focus?
Yeah, you've already taken your shots.
Who else is shooting you?
Nobody.
Yeah, who else is shooting? Go off, King.
They did.
Yep. Talk about a wet noodle fight so far. I do kind of like this. I like the. I want to like Ubel right now. I kind of like what Ando's done with him here with Hotshot. I think that's pretty good. I think sync laser cannons are obviously pretty good. I think doing like tractor and another cannon would also be kind of fun, but synced is probably just the more consistent option. It gets you a decent amount of health for 4 points. Right, is he 4? Is he 5?
Ubel, I don't know. Ubel's 5.
5? That's a little expensive for what you get, but still. Oh, Rampage is 4. That's the one that's 4. But
And that lock. Go ahead. Spend that lock. There you go. 3 hits. Get anything on Mal. Yeah, you got one.
Nice.
All things considered, Mel got out of that pretty.
Oh, you hit a rock, yeah, and had a bunch of locks on you and everything. You came out like a bandit on that one for sure. I think Joe may be getting 3 points here for objectives, depending on if Kylo is in range of that bottom one and Juno isn't. But
For sure is.
this might be a 3-1 round. Yep. Be 3-1.
All right, check it out,
Definitely a
sports
good
heads.
start.
Here is my draft so far. First round, pick number 3, Josh Allen. Second round, pick number 10 in the second round, Austin Eckler. Third pick in the third round, Jahmyr Gibbs. Fourth round, Deebo Samuel. Fifth round, Zay Flowers. This is I did choose Josh Allen. This is a dynasty league, by the way. Sixth round, Terry McLaurin. Seventh round, Darren Waller. Eighth round, Kenny Pickett. Ninth round, James Cook. 10th round, Michael Thomas. 11th round, Dalton Schultz. 12th round, Sky Moore, Cortland Sutton. I made some trades.
What a name.
13th round, Adam Thielen. 14th round, Dawson Knox. I think Greg Everett is his name. His last name's Everett, tight end out of Los Angeles Chargers. Round 10, Michael Thomas. But here's the best part. I made 3 trades. My first trade was just to get 1 extra pick in the 12th round, which cost me picks in the 14th and 15th. Then my second trade was Deebo Samuel and Zay Flowers, plus a second round rookie pick next year for Jalen Waddle and a 14th round pick that was spent on Dawson Knox. So I have Jalen Waddle on my team now. Then my other trade was Darren Waller and a third round rookie pick next year for Cooper Kupp and a 14th this year. So I have Cooper Kupp, Jalen Waddle, Terry McLaurin, Michael Thomas, Sky Moore, Cortland Sutton, and Adam Thielen as my wide receiver room.
Nice.
You don't know who any of those people are.
I know Josh Allen.
Great. PPR, I think it's like half PPR.
I have a question, Greg.
Yeah.
How many fantasy football leagues are you in?
2. 1 NCX one,
Okay.
and then 1 with my LA
Okay.
friends.
So not that many.
It's 2 more
Follow-up
than I've been
question is
in for
kind
the
of
last 7 years.
Okay. Do you have Josh Allen in both?
The NCX one drafts on Saturday.
Ooh, that's exciting. You streaming that?
No. Not everything needs to be streamed in this world.
If you're not doing it for content, are you really doing it?
Yes, I'm old school.
Ooh.
You know what's weird is Joe
boomer
Burrow
over here.
went number 1 in our league, which meant Pat Mahomes went number 2, so I was guaranteed Josh Allen at pick 3.
Huh. Nice. How does a dynasty league work for
You get to
fantasy
keep
football?
your,
How
you gotta
many?
keep your players.
All of them?
You can decide who you keep, who you let go. And then you fill in slots
any-
with a rookie draft in the next years.
Is there any penalty for keeping everybody? Like, do you lose anything?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
But you still want to prioritize like young, good players. But I'm
Right,
going
yeah.
like I had Zay Flowers, who's a rookie wide receiver,
Mhm.
who's going to be like a very good pick. But I traded
What's
him
into that?
part of the package, Baltimore, for Jalen
Okay.
Waddle, who's like Jalen Waddle. This is his 3rd year in the league. It's not like he's fucking old. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp is old, but like I also am trying to win.
Yeah, makes sense. Speaking of the good things that make sense right here, I like this move on Ando's part. Banking that bomb with the banking the thermal with the nimble bomber ability, dropping it with the 2 bank back towards Kylo. You know he's coming in towards you and towards Juno. Make it hopefully a little costly for him.
Waddle is a strong pick. Waddle was never even picked. Traded for him. Traded him. You believe it? I'm that good.
Doctors hate him. He's too good. One simple trick. DT bank and left taking the focus. I'm surprised we see DT here, not Scorch. I think Scorch is the better version of the
Well, he's
Neo Beta
delaying
Missile
him. Don't
Pilot.
delay him.
Oh yeah, delayed's bad. I don't like that at all. He delayed 1, I guess, but you almost got 2 guaranteed rolls against Kylo here. You gotta let that.
And you
just
got 2
ride.
more coming up next turn. Like, let it ride.
Yeah.
I love being in
They're all
a
on
teacher
board.
fantasy
Let it
league
ride.
at my school. I usually get first or second. Yeah, because they don't know what's going on. We have one guy who's like so into it right now.
Yeah.
They're just like,
Back from your LA days.
yeah. When I got Cooper Cup, they were like, I don't think this deal is fair. Like, are you just mad that I pulled off another trade? And he's like, kinda.
There was no commissioner to reject the deal.
No, there was, but like, there was no reason to reject it. It was a fair deal.
There you go. Lieutenant Gaelic bumps second sister. Lieutenant Gaelic probably doesn't care. Limits your options a little bit for next turn, but not really. Now it comes off the rock, 2 bank. Especially isn't too hard. Would have liked to see the 2 hard there. I think 2 bank's a little non-committal, but also just doesn't keep your arc wide enough towards your target here.
Well, I'd be a
The
little
Empire
scared
can
about
be-
Juno coming in.
Yeah. I think you evade. As much as I hate to say it, I think you evade and then malability.
I think you barrel roll and try to see if you get the block on Ubel, which causes a chain reaction of blocks.
That's true. That's not a bad idea. Plus, you got, again, user ability for the focus mod. It's not terrible. Looks like he's
Why
picking
is it
evade.
delayed? Why?
Yeah, that would have been great. Force him to barrel roll. I mean, honestly, if I'm Kyler right now, I'm going to focus boost and go for the procket. Like, I don't think I care about one.
Yeah,
thermal
one
detonator.
thermal, you don't give a shit.
2, maybe I pause a little bit, but even then, it's. I think I still go aggressive, and then if I get damaged, I get damaged. Oh,
What?
3 Talon. Look at that.
Why?
Yeah, you've got that big wide arc to rotate. I don't know why you do that, but it's interesting. The max of the 2 hard left stays stressed, right? He barreled blocked last turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think the lock was too greedy on Mox, but Juno just, I mean, you just lock here, right?
Yeah.
You just take the lock against Mal. There it is.
Malus didn't hit the rock. Malus started on the rock, so you can't like re-hit the rock anymore.
Yeah. They made rocks more dangerous, but also kind if you land on one, they don't punish you again as long as you don't land on it again.
Yeah.
which is, good. I like that change. Just a positive change, I would say.
I like the obstacle rules.
Yeah. I've kind of come around on road too. I think road's okay.
I still don't like it.
I think it keeps things interesting enough to where,
I've learned to accept it. I still don't like it.
yeah, fair enough. The only rule I actively despise still is the range 0 shots.
I hate
Range 0 crits just feel so bad.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's such
that's
a
a terrible
bad
roll.
roll.
Lone Wolf 1. No, don't focus. You have Lone Wolf and Optics. What are you doing? Come on, Joe.
Stream sniping is
Know your
what he's
triggers.
doing.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, you spend the force on the eye. You Lone Wolf, or you Lone Wolf one of them anyways, but
Lone Wolf 1 and then make your decisions.
there you go. Optics 1, force that. Or Malice 1. Yeah, sure, why not? What the fuck, why not? And all of a sudden, your terrible roll gets 2 crits and a hit. That's crazy. And Natty evades off of. Like, I swear, man, these bombers. It's 100% confirmation bias, but every time I see him, it's just kind of like Natty evades Diddy on him. Damage sensor array is not that bad of a crit for these guys. I mean, they just trundle forward and focus anyways.
I wish my bombers did
Kind of
that.
okay with that.
Classic response.
Yeah. It's like the console fire when it misses. Man, I wish that happened to me. Ubo might take a beating here. But the thing if you're the bummer for Ubo is he's not going to get his ability off this turn because he's not going to be looking at anyone else who's shooting friendlies. And just again, his turret's facing the wrong way right now, so he can't even bonus attack for himself. It's a range 1 shot, big old 4 dice. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you'll be okay with that.
Yeah. More than okay with that roll. What are they? Ubo down to 3?
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, he's 5 damage cards. He got 8 health. 3. Hotshot takes a focus or calculate, right? Yeah. The evade does not go away with Hotshot Gunner, unfortunately. Nothing to really spend there.
The free conversion from Malor's ability.
That's all you need. You still have your evade for the Juno shot, which is huge.
All right, Juno range 1.
I think. Oh, she's got Ruthless. That's interesting. Fire control.
Turn your crit
Yes.
and then reroll 2.
Yeah, 100%. Take the crit conversion, reroll both. Nope. Nope. I don't think you're ruthless here. If Mal was on 1, maybe I'm ruthless, but right now I think it's too much of a gamble.
I don't understand why I didn't reroll both.
Yeah, I think Ando's maybe just missing these triggers here, maybe not really thinking about what the better plan is. One of those things, right, where sometimes you have the upgrade, so you just use it by default, and you don't think about, oh, maybe I shouldn't use the upgrade, maybe I should just use the standard effect or whatever. The nice thing is Juno would likely be able to do like a Talon roll next turn and have a focus lock against Mal. One big hit from Tamox. DC taking a damage. Yeah, for sure, Fish. I agree. I'm not trying to definitely not trying to call Ando out for being slow or whatever. It's just or being like, missing triggers or something. It's just one of those things that, sometimes again, I think sometimes you take those upgrades like FCS and stuff and you just don't think about maybe is this the best time to use it, and you just kind of think, oh, my usual strategy is this, I should just keep going with it. But
Yeah, I think that's the right call. Don't want to take a crit.
yeah. It's a roll from Riven. That won't get through, but I think, yeah, I feel like the Empire got away with a little bit there, where I think they maybe should have taken a little more damage. That Kylo shot doing only 1 damage, I think, was big. Because that could have been painful for, could have been pretty painful for Tomox, and he got a little lucky there.
Well, I mean, Ubel took a ton of damage, so.
He did, but you probably got one more turn with him right now, so you just gotta try to figure out what the smartest strategy is.
Now,
Which
your
I think
friendly
maybe
reminder, everybody. After this game, take out your trash, put it by the street, then go watch Ahsoka episode 3.
is that a friendly reminder for everyone or just for you?
I don't see why it does not apply to everyone.
Yeah, sure.
Fucking weird. Fucking weirdo.
Well, my trash doesn't come till Thursdays, so.
Take it out now so they know it's there.
Good point.
Penguin! ETF underscore Penguin. Thoughts on mini nuke self-destruct droids? I mean, fucking love a good droid that blows itself up. Bad advice. Haven't seen 1 and 2. Well, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Just watch the scenes with Chopper in it. That's all you need to know.
Did you take my things? No, I didn't take your things. I'm flying.
I'm kind of glad that they didn't try to
Why
go
were
too
they in the
practical with
ghost?
Chopper. I know, that was dumb. They have the she has to go to this mission on a different planet. She just takes the fucking Cheetah Pete. All right, whatever. Get in the fandom. Ghost was out of gas or something. Who knows? But I'm so glad they didn't try to go too practical with Chopper or something and make him look like too realistic. He was so emotive and it was just so fun. If we don't get any more Chopper in this series, but I don't think we
And
will, I'll be
don't
sad.
miss it this time. Gotcha. Fucking Roger. I just hope we see the E-Wings in space dog fighting. I know
No,
we
we're
won't,
just gonna
but
see him
like,
fly close to a speeder. That's it.
yeah. Also, I 1000% thought Sabine was going to use the wing as a ramp and go over
and
it.
jump off of it.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
I think
fucking badass.
The Akira slide was pretty cool too. I have potentially a hot take for you.
Okay. Give me your hot take that I know I'm going to hate.
I don't think I like Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka.
Fuck you! Get him!
So mean.
Get him, everybody!
There's just something about her. I don't know. She just seems so like. It doesn't feel like Ahsoka, you know?
Eat his ass, Greg. What?
Okay, well, I don't know about that one.
Everyone loves her as Ahsoka. You are so wrong.
She just seems kind of like she's fine. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like the same Ahsoka from the show. She feels a little more lifeless, a little less like enthusiastic. I don't know.
She's seen some shit.
No. I get it. I certainly get it. She's an older Ahsoka. She's seen some shit. All of her friends are dead. Yeah. I get it.
Literally everyone she's ever known is just dead. Her best friend is a lightsaber droid. Yeah, maybe she's not happy.
Yeah, you're probably right. Side note, I'm really glad that the lightsaber droid is there still. He's great.
Shugu, what the hell, Cap?
Listen, Shugu, I mean,
he's right though.
maybe if she emotes a little more, I'll enjoy her performance. But
she's a fucking Jedi. You guys are like, why aren't these Jedi? So you're like, you go watching Vulcans and you're like, why aren't these Vulcans smiling more?
yeah, well, you know, it's not that she's not happy, I guess. It's that I just feel like she lacks the energy that Ahsoka had. Like the delivery always just seems so flat to me. Of kind of like
She's old, and everyone she's ever known is dead.
But she wasn't that flat in Rebels, is my complaint. Of like, she's different than she was in Rebels.
People in Rebels died.
Oh. I get it. I said it was a hot take. I said it was a hot take. She's also a 40-year-old virgin. Oh boy. All right. Well,
I don't even want to. No,
go near that one.
Bad. Damn,
Is Rex?
really off the
Rex
top of
could be dead.
Oh, Rex got to be dead by then.
At this point, yeah. I mean, they were like
Just
advanced
like
aging,
clones.
right?
Clones age like a little bit faster, but also as a normal human, he'd be dead by now.
I mean, it's only 30 years. I don't know what the timeline is.
He was
Exactly,
like
but
60 in Return of the Jedi, so he'd be like 70 now. He's not doing anything. He's 100% dead.
He's not going anywhere.
He lived
for
a
sure,
He lived a soldier's life. That dude is not making it.
Yeah. R.I.P. Rex.
Ding dong, the Rex is dead.
Rex is dead. Rub your eyes. Get out of bed. Ding dong, the wicked reckless Ash.
The greatest generations, the Clone Wars, not.
Greatest. I mean, come on, you're not wrong. I mean, Star Wars was meant to represent Vietnam. At least
You
George has said
know,
in later years.
Nickel City X-Wing, I haven't been around for a while, and I have to come back to this shit. Sorry, Johnny. Maybe
Listen,
if you were
Johnny, there's a
here being
bracket.
a good influence, I wouldn't
Johnny,
be
there's
in
a
this mess.
bracket. There's a bracket on the board. What more do you want? You guys have the bracket. Some respect for Ahsoka. I have plenty of respect for Ahsoka. It's
No,
why I
you
don't think.
don't. You're a liar.
It's why I don't think Rosario Dawson does a good job because I have too much respect for the character. I want to see a little more,
Wait, does DT have deuterium?
Yeah, he's a coward.
Okay. That's such a weird loadout.
It's just like I get it, extra health, whatever. They can't take shield anymore. Yeah, the amount of like technological achievements in our grandparents' lifetimes is insane. Like, like think about it this way, right? Think about the fact that the first the first flight, the literal first flight to the moon landing is less time than the moon landing to now. Like, you could have been in like your 20s or even 30s when the first flight happened and then saw someone land on the moon. Granted, you would have been old as shit, but it's very possible, which is fucking nuts. Yeah, and they got the tech to reverse engineer his name Morse. I don't know if that's correct, but who am I to say?
I think they call it Moore's Law because the alien that got the tech reverse engineer's name was Moore. Yeah, it's 100% true.
I don't know if Greg says it's true. It must be true.
It is. It's 100% true.
Boomering big time. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Yeah, I've seen both The Great Train Robbery and saw Oppenheimer. Yeah, both films I have watched. I'm just kidding. I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet. I haven't been to the movie in a
Wow.
while. Should go to the movies.
Tim the liar.
Ban. Instant ban.
Any other
Throw that
hot
son of a
takes
bitch
you
out
want
of
to
here.
drive away former subs with?
Prockets are bad and should cost more. Um, no, not really. I didn't know Ray Stevenson died until the first episode of Ahsoka.
I love how he looks in that fucking.
Oh, he's a great character. It's very sad. If you look up too, like you look up like the situation around his death, it's kind of weird. That they haven't said like a cause of death, and he was shooting on set when it happened. I don't know. It's a weird one for sure. Kind of like, why are they not giving more information about this? Yeah, spoiler. The spoiler is that he's dead in real life, Aaron. It's not that he's dead in the show. It's that he's dead in real life. Michael Jackson's dead. I've got bad news. Fuel Leak going to Ubu? which should not matter, I think, at this point. He's 1 away from death. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. Very much does not matter. Super doesn't matter.
Who died? Ubel?
Ubel. Ubel is dead. Oh, yeah, like, I agree with that, Flyamati. He definitely was aging well. Good looking guy. So his force doesn't take any damage. How's that?
Bad. He was aging like a champ, but he got an illness. They didn't say what illness was, but he was in Italy, so it could be anything. I mean, you can't even rule out malaria
Italian
that
flu.
much if you fucking...
It's an Italian flu, man.
Can't barrage rocket at range 1, my boy. Don't know why you'd want to.
Yep. Reimer can. But that's not Reimer.
Yeah, but why would you want to?
The reason you do it on Reimer is if you have Bullseye, because then you can spend another one to re-roll. Or
Yeah,
if you want to use Sat Salvo. There's reason to if you're Reimer. But
DT's a bitch.
DT deserves that for being a coward and running away. This is why you don't take Deuterium. You take Optics and Fanatical like a man, not like a coward. Ubula has been placed upside down, which means he is dead.
Dead and buried.
He is in distress. He is in distress. It's like when you fly the flag upside down. It's a distress signal. Things are not looking great for Ando right now. He doesn't have a great path to... Well, I say that. Tomox and Reimer aren't really in the best spot. Tomox can kind of trundle forward, keep shooting at DT, and maybe keep flanking away at him. Reimer goes straight. Maybe like a... Is he stressed, I think? Yeah, so do your fastest blue, take a focus, and try to catch someone in your arc with the barrage. Juno unfortunately can't really go much of anywhere this turn, I don't think. Just because of that stress. The stress is so limiting on the X1s. Maybe you do the 2-bank focus boost with her ability or something. Might get you a shot. I don't know. Second sister is in a pretty decent spot though. She's behind Gaelic and behind Hughes. The Hughes could rotate, unfortunately for her, but I don't know. It's only a 3-die shot at range 1. Seems kind of... Oh no, he can barrage at the back. Never mind. I forgot they can do that. So, yeah, that could be a problem, but Ando has a chance here to make some moves if stuff goes his way. What are you saying, Greg?
Well, I think Ando needs to kill DT. There's
You
all the
commit
opportunity in the
Reimer
world
towards
to kill
DT?
DT.
Who are you committing towards DT?
Literally Tomax, Reimer, and Juno.
You think send all of them towards him?
Yeah, who's gonna stop you?
I guess so. I hate committing towards, like, all of these FOs just feel like such bad targets because they're so cheap. It's like, I don't want to commit all of my forces to 3 points. But you have
all of their forces are fucking around 1 point right now. You kill
Yeah,
DT, and you're not losing any scenario points to it.
that is true. I'll give you that. Yeah, you're probably right there. Do you too hard with second sister, or do you chase? I'm just worried about Kylo coming after you if you start chasing the FOs. Maybe just turn inward with her.
With who?
With second sister. Turn towards the middle, like evade, barrel roll, or something.
I would two bank,
Just
barrel roll, focus, or sorry, focus barrel roll
yeah, towards
towards the rock. So then you can two hard next turn. 'Cause that rock is slanted. So you
mhm.
barrel roll back. You have plenty of room to turn, and then Kylo can't line up a procket on you easily. Or if he does, it's fucking obstructed.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
If he wants to waste his procket on that, it's fine with me. But okay, never mind. Might just be trying to
Huh.
grab a point.
Yeah, I still would have rather seen him turn the opposite way, and you could like again evade barrel roll and still stay near that point. But
Yeah, I would
that
have liked
direction,
the
maybe
evade barrel roll there. I think maybe being a
barrel
little
boost. I think
too
takes you
cautious.
barrel boost takes you out of range of that
It takes you out
objective. If
of
I'm
the
not mistaken.
obstacle.
Yeah, yeah. I don't love that position at all because now you've got to again. You've got to turn around right at some point and re-engage.
DT is once again deuteriuming.
Coward.
I'm on fire,
Oh, he
so I'm gonna
slooped.
hide like a coward for a little
Why would
bit.
you
Greg will
Deterium and
be
then
pleased
sloop?
to
I
see
don't
me
understand
acting
that
like
move
the
at all.
coward that I am.
Like, take your disarm and then just turn towards the objective.
I don't know.
The sloop is interesting. I don't know. I don't know if I fully get that one.
A valid question. We know nothing about their language, their history, or what they look like. But we can assume this. They stand for everything
Barrel.
we
I don't like the
don't
link
stand
lock
for.
there. The link lock just your dial is just so constrict. So actually he can't barrel roll at all. He has a damage sensor, right?
Can't even lock it all.
Yep.
Well, hello.
Hello?
Honestly, this is only the first cheating of the night for anybody, so this is pretty good. But you
What
got
did I
that.
do?
You got that damage sensor array on Tomox there, which means you can only focus.
Oh, true. True. Oh, that would say because I tried, but okay.
Yeah, if you're not cheating, if you're not trying to cheat, you're not like,
You're not trying to win, right? Something
yeah,
like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the type of gumption that Fish wants to see.
So you wouldn't have been able to barrel roll either, so you're not stressed. You just go ahead and undo on your thing.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so just focus because that's literally all you can do.
Ironically, I think that puts him in a better like a better space. That way you can 4K next turn or something.
Yeah.
Stressing yourself there. I think, and Endo did that earlier too, and I think that if he watches his game back, which I'm not sure I'd suggest, but if he does, maybe don't like always commit to the barrel roll block just because it limits your dial too much. But I don't like either player's moves this turn though. I gotta say the turn away with second. Tamak's not really chasing towards. Tamak's also turning away. Juno's okay, but I wish she boosted.
Yeah.
Like your ability to get closer. I don't know. My guess is Kylo Ren's about to too hard.
Yeah, that's got to be what that means, right? Like that barrel roll.
Yeah, that has to be giving too hard than a focus boost or focus roll, whatever. Oh, incorrect.
All right, so he's just worried about Gaelic.
Gaelic. Yeah. This is a very odd turn. I'm not really sure what the. Well, I don't know. It just seems weird. I just don't like any of these moves. I would have rather seen Kyla go after Juno or Reimer at this point than second, but I guess also you assume that second's going to turn towards you and not turn away. Did Kylo focus or did he just barrel roll? I think he just rolled.
Wait, is Juno
Juno
not
with the
in?
range 3-shot.
How'd she take a lock?
Oh, it might be one of those weird cases where like
Well, it can't be.
base to base they're touching, but like
But
the arc doesn't quite
he's
reach it. I
completely
don't know,
in
man.
arc. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Geometry's fucking.
Hey,
Yeah.
real quick, can someone make
Huh?
this make sense to me?
I have no idea.
We were wondering because when I took the lock, I wanted to make sure the lock was legal because
Got it.
Can you spawn the range 3, please?
range 3.
It's from the corner. The range 3 is from the corner of the base, whereas the firing arc.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a game of inches, and
Yeah, literally. I mean, I was playing it right here, but
Yeah.
darn.
Dang. Well,
That's
in the game of inches,
That's why the cookie crumbles.
we've got about 6. So tell all your friends.
Andre says, "I hate Pythagoras."
That
Damn.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared is bullshit.
Fuck that guy. I'm glad he's dead. I'm glad he died thousands of years ago.
I'm surprised you guys got Pythagoras in fucking New Zealand. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't think they had textbooks yet.
Yeah, I didn't even know they could read down there. Well, it's right to left, right? Because everything's backwards.
Yeah, Japanese style.
Yeah. Theorem should have died with him.
Oof, hot take. This is not where I thought NCX would go today. Between the baby thing and now Pythagoras is bad. Actually, let's cancel them.
We just don't know anything. I've lost control of this stream so many times in my life. Whatever.
You ever think about just starting over? Just like
Can
picking
we
a different
stop
game,
mentioning the
becoming
baby thing?
expert?
No, we can't. I can't let
It's
it die.
impossible. You can't move past that.
How does one recover from that? You don't. You never do.
Yeah. That just like that's gonna be permanently lodged in Greg's brain. All of our brains, really.
He said he enjoyed the aroma of baby poo. And you want me to move on?
Well, you say not only that, but then he doubled down and said it was a Pavlovian response to it. And like, I don't know, man. Maybe, but it seems like an odd thing to offer unprompted.
It's so weird. Why would you say that?
He ain't got no shame about it. You know what? I respect that. You're wrong, but I respect it.
Pythagoras actually did a bit of musical theories that we still use today. Ah, yes, I know the Pythagorean musical theorem. A flat
squared
plus
plus
B
B
flat
squared
equals
equals-
C natural.
See? Oh man.
No, okay, even better. A minor plus B sharp equals C.
Perfect. First I've talked about musical intervals. Wow. B sharp does equal C. Yeah. Okay, we know that.
Weird.
Come on.
Weird. It's like I did that on purpose. Come on.
It's like Greg's
At the
that's
A
what
minor,
joke
you
name
got a
is.
stew. Well, the A minor key is the same as C. It has no sharps or
Yeah.
flats.
It's the relative minor of C.
You're the relative minor.
I don't like being called a relative minor. I don't.
I thought about you being in Florida, and I was like, oh, God, I wouldn't want to be the relative minor in Florida.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. Let's just move past that one.
We don't add minors. That's illegal in some parts. Yeah, well, don't bring me to your footloose town.
About a foot loose, cut loose, kick off your Sunday shoes. Kylo is unstressed this turn, so maybe he just like 3 banks, tries to get that procket off. I feel like it's procket time.
Sure.
I mean, second sister, you know she's doing it too hard, right? Like, she's stressed. There's nothing else she's doing. Unless she just eats off the board, which maybe.
A minor. Well, tritone was the symbol of the devil,
Still is.
and now it's the sirens in Europe.
Because Europe's full of pedophiles, which are agents of the devil. We know this. I learned that in Sunday school. There's that predictable too hard. What do you now, second sister? Focus and a boost. It's focus. I don't like how second.
Why not evade and then boost into or barrel roll or
To
something
the objective.
into? Yeah.
I think this is a like Fish said, Ando's still kind of shaking the off. This is a good match, I think, to look back on and kind of evaluate your decisions during the game and be like, okay, maybe here I should have done this, I should have done that, whatever. But I think Ando is like, I mean, he's still pretty, like, the score is still pretty close, right? Like, it's only 7-11. A couple moves here and there are different, and I think this game, you know, I guess what I'm saying is it's not far of a stretch to see how Ando is leading this game in a different set of circumstances. With just a few small choice changes, he could be leading.
Yeah, but your favorite piece of music is bullshit, Atreides. I'm looking for Call Me Maybe. I'm looking for fucking Achy Breaky Heart. Not Jabba's movement third and from 1841. Look at me, I can play piano.
If someone said Achy Breaky Heart is their favorite song, what assumptions do you make about that person?
Great taste.
Great taste. I did not expect to hear that.
It's a good song.
As a follow-up to that statement. It's a good song, but is it
Dmitri
worthy of a favorite
Shostakovich,
song?
Symphony Number 5, Movement 4. Yeah, Achy Breaky Heart is a fucking bop.
Okay. Yeah.
Personally, my favorite song is Iconopop, I Don't Care, featuring Charlie XCX.
I love it. Have they responded to your DM yet?
I don't know, you gotta ask Jane.
Jane? What's the DM status?
Every orchestral person, I don't know if that's a word. Every orchestral person I know just keeps going on about Mahler. I crashed my car into a bridge. I don't care. I love it.
I love it. What a song.
I threw your shit into the car. I don't know what it is, but let me look up the actual lyrics. I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
Nice melody. Yeah. I like the energy. I like the spirit behind it, yeah.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched Let It Burn. I threw your shit into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. Solid. Good song. We're still on scent. Come on, Iconopop. Why won't they let us use their copyright music for free?
Yeah,
It
coward.
just seems so easy.
We give them free promotion. They give us a bop.
Yes.
Like,
I promote their music to 35 people who have already heard it, and they give me the pop. It's just so obvious.
Such a great trade deal. I don't know why they haven't gone for it.
That song was big the year I got divorced. It was a fitting anthem for 2013. And now look at you. You love Baby.
You think that's why he got divorced the first time?
Probably. Fuck. There's Kylo just continually rolling hot fire.
With all the mods he has, we saw him turn nothing into a good hit earlier.
There's a crit.
That evade.
Through.
That evade would have saved you here. Oh, shield. How about that? Never mind.
Still would have liked the evade. Any more fun facts, Fish? Listen. There's only one composer that is good.
Continue.
And that is Taiko Selchu. With composure.
So it was banned.
Yeah.
He was so good they banned it. They're too
Okay, I'm
afraid of
actually
what
changing
can
my
be
answer.
done.
I want to say Sergei Prokofiev. Why do you only like commies for your music? Battle on Ice from the movie Alexander Nevsky.
Nevsky. Oh, just give me one reason, Fish. Just give me a reason. Just a little bit.
That fun Pink song, Just Give Me One Moment, was also big in 2013. That was not a fun anthem for that year. I like fun. That first album is really, really good.
They only have like two, right? Am I mistaken?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're up to, but I really,
Nothing.
really
They were just like,
their
here's
first
two,
album.
like here's a great album. See you later. That's it. That's all we got. That's all, folks.
I respect that.
Pack it in. Yeah, honestly. If I could write one great album, I'd fine, yeah, done. I'll give you one, then leave. Technically, that song also isn't Fun/Pink. It's Pink/ the lead singer of Fun, whose name I can't remember right now. But I think there's only two people in that band, so like it's half of that band is in the song.
The best tweet I've seen recently is Carlos Santana went on this like anti-trans person route.
Yes, I saw that.
And then someone was like, all Rob Thomas has to do is tweet, not very smooth, Carlos.
See, Alice Cooper also did that.
Really? Oh,
yeah, he was also, well, he was kind of like that, and he was also like, oh, rock musicians shouldn't participate in politics or whatever. And it's like, dude, you've been like,
yeah, fuck that.
You've called yourself the name of a dead female witch for the past 30 years. Like, I don't know, man. Calm down, maybe.
Why, Carlos?
Calm down about throwing stones. Nate, that's right.
Party rockin'. Sorry for the party rockin'. You know that Jason Derulo's like biography is titled "Sing Your Name"? That's so good. Because every song is Jason Derulo.
I'm glad people have those moments of self-awareness. These are great.
Okay, I actually really like that Savage Love song. Savage Love. Did somebody break your heart?
I'm not a big Derulo fan.
I'm sorry, but I think you mean Jason Derulo. Andrew
True.
Pineapple,
Yeah.
thank you so much for the $50 donation. That brings us up over
I like that.
$1,000 going to Tanner to
Hell
help pay
yeah.
some medical bills for his daughter's cancer treatment.
Andrew Pineapple giving some of his hard-earned Canadian dollars to help
Hey,
fund healthcare for someone else.
I'll take Canadian in these circumstances.
Absolutely, loonies count just as much for healthcare.
I
No,
like
Will, I'm a fan of a lot of things, just not things that most other people like.
I like the Russian composers, especially from the 1900s, because their lives are just so fascinating, and their music felt like they were everything the world of music was building towards. Communism. Commies is what you're saying. Commies.
He likes commies.
He loves commies. Jason Derulo. Could you imagine if like every fucking band did that? Limp
DJ Khaled does that.
Bizkit. Yeah, but he just says it. It's like DJ Khaled, another one.
Lil Jon does that too.
You know who was a communist? That's surprising. Gosh,
Who's that?
so many people. Yeah, hit me.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, that'll be the day. Can you imagine what would happen? You want to fucking flip some people out.
I think the only reason, this is my hot take, if you read like biographies about Reagan's life and such, he wanted to join the Communist Party when that was like a big thing in Hollywood in like the 40s, and they wouldn't let him because they didn't like him because he like was kind of an asshole and talked too much. And I think that's why he became president one day. I think that's where his political aspirations came from. Was just they wouldn't let him in the club.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
Very similar to, I think the only reason Trump became president was because Obama made that joke at the 2013
No, it was Seth
correspondence
Meyers.
dinner.
It was Seth Meyers who did. Literally, we have to blame Seth Meyers.
See,
It was the
I thought you were
correspondence
saying-
dinner when Seth Meyers did like 45 minutes on how stupid Trump
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great 45, but we really
Oh,
paid the
yeah.
price. Oh,
4 years
thanks
of-
for doing that for the final 1.5 minutes. Hey, thanks for doing that arc with 1.5 minutes left in the game. Appreciate you.
Love you, bud.
Trump was considering running for president in the early 2000s. Considering never did it.
I mean, he was in the 90s too. The funniest thing I saw one article one time blame Nick Jonas for the reason that, or one of the Jonas brothers as the reason that president.
You know what? I kind
Because
of like the Jonas Brothers.
But the reasoning was that one of the Jonas Brothers was on Celebrity Apprentice and he was doing well and like ratings were starting to go up again and people were watching the show. Until apparently like he made some decision of like he tried to get a stronger player fired after like they failed a challenge or something, and Trump called him on it, and then Jonas got fired, and then the ratings dropped significantly. And it's like, and that's the reason, that's the time Trump stopped being distracted by The Apprentice and decided to run for president.
Well, that's crazy.
So it's a very interesting like correlation, which I don't think I believe, but it's also just funny to think about and blame Nick Jonas for.
I don't like the sexually
4
charged
years of my
songs by
time.
the Jonas Bros. So like every song.
I gotta say, I don't think I can name you a single Jonas Brothers song past like. No, I can name you one, and it is the year 2000 or 3000. The year 3000.
Greg's likes the Jonas Bros. Yeah, I haven't heard much of the early stuff, but I have.
Like I'm not
like,
doing the next
I
baby
like
poop.
Sucker, and then I like the In the Year 3000 song.
Yeah, man, early stuff. Will, why do you always use so much? You've been using ellipses so often in Discord now. Like, what are you doing, man? You're starting to
talking
get real boomer.
Me? I've always used ellipses.
No, Will. Will's starting to use like the ... way too much.
I only know Umbop from Hanson, and it's a banger.
Mbop. That's it, mbop.
Mbop. ba do dooby da ba ba
Bop.
ba do. Yeah, yeah.
That is a good song.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that song in like
Dude,
something by
they
Chumbawamba?
did a
Great, like
2.0
double
with
header.
Busted.
Oh
Look
yeah,
up Umbop 2.0 with Busted and Hanson.
I'm
It's
doing
fucking
that right
good.
now.
It's a banger. Which flower's gonna grow? Kylo Ren lines up, flips the procket charge. I'm so confused why
Finally,
Tomax didn't barrel roll.
yeah, Tomak's about to get boned.
It's a pretty good procket. In
Yeah.
fact, one could say you can
Force
optics. Yeah.
Oh, Malice Optics, yeah, sure.
So hit crits. A double would kill Tomax. Oh, he still has. I think that's why. A disabled power regulator. Tomax will be ionized. Gone.
Yeah, that song's pretty good.
Yeah, good
That
song.
2.0, it's pretty good.
That era of specific 90s, great music. It was like Matchbox 20, fucking Third Eye Blind.
Oh, Third Eye Blind was great.
They play
Oh,
county
now
fairs
finally
now.
using Knuckles.
Sometimes it makes me sad.
Well, so does like Smash Mouth.
Yeah, but like I always knew they would eventually play state fairs.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Big
valid.
week this week. I will finally learn if Pim's wife is in fact a paid actor. She is.
You telling me I can't afford to pay an actor to go to Atlanta with me?
I think
I mean-
saying you can.
Yeah. The Costellos and the Crispies. Well, Crispy already met her, but the Costellos and Kat met her over the weekend. They exchange notes, see if it's the same person. Yeah, exchange notes, see if it's the same person. Focus for two. Is there a lock? There's a lock. Nice. Nope. Didn't get better.
Armor takes one.
Shrek 3 Draft League would slap. Yeah, I agree.
I'm
Shrek's
going to
pretty
say
good.
this right now. If Reimer kills Malorus, which is entirely possible, I think Ando wins.
He would get 3 points plus 3. Oh. FO would get 2, though, right? It'd be a tie. FO has the middle and the one back. So if you kill Mal, you get 3 for Mal. You get 3 objectives. And then FO gets 2 objectives. So that puts you at 15 to 15. You do one more round. The question is, could then Joe do anything other than, because then second could just like too hard stay at that point. Reimer stays at that point.
Now, I think I've asked you all this question before, but the song All Star from Wolf here. Thank you, Atreides. You're right.
Trying to pull that from Shrek thing, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, I've literally asked this before.
Atreides had taken notes. He knows the lore. Atreides knows the NCX lore.
Mr. Man's a good movie. I mean, it's stupid, but it's good. It's like a good stupid.
So damage into Kylo.
Yep, 2 damage into Earth. Kylo, yeah.
I mean,
Kylo.
you could kill Kylo next turn if there is a next turn, assuming that again this ends in a tie. But like I said, I think Ando's played this game well. It's just like a couple things here and there, and I think he's in a much better spot. Like
1 crit, not a
he
blind.
definitely hasn't helped him out.
Oh god, I saw a pilot and the hand was over. I'm like,
I did
no.
too. Yeah, Reimers can. I mean, with Sat Salvo, that's a. He doesn't have Sat Salvo. Never mind. He took thermals instead. Okay. Oh, stuck into it.
Barrage rocket. Yes. 3.
Advantage.
The road to redemption.
Ooh,
Malorus
she's
is dead.
Oh my god.
3
We're going to overtime, baby.
points to Ando.
We're going to overtime.
Unless Kylo Ren is in range 1 of that bottom right.
Oh, that is a good point. I don't think he is. That looks out to me.
Kylo is not in.
Ooh.
3-2. Tie ball game.
Is Tamox in that one? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, obviously.
We're going to overtime.
Well, the announcers are biased against your team because it's KDB, man. Like, I'm sorry, you're just on the worst team.
Man, I'm biased for whatever makes the game better. Like,
Yeah, also that too. This is way more exciting.
Jesus fuck, Pim.
I mean, listen. I'm sorry
This
you're the
is
one
my
to
new
say it.
favorite
You know?
feud. Oh, Will Scott versus Pim. Get the fuck on. Do you guys play each other?
Well,
Are you in
if
the
you
same
have-
division? Come on.
I don't think so, but you could change that.
No, I can't change it now. No, it's KDB, CFIS, Moncala, Mega Milk. You're nowhere near them. Same conference.
If you guys want to see Pim versus Will, just look up Buffalo City or Nickel City Open,
Buffalo City.
November 22. Just look up that game, Pim versus Will, and then that's all you need to watch. Exactly.
All right, so it's just going to be super interesting to see how Ando plays this. Because Gaelic can legitimately die. But you also need to, like, hold. When are you going to start doing ASMR over X-Wing games? I do
Never.
like ASMR.
Yeah, I saw your tweet about that the other night.
Yeah. I like it.
Or posting, excuse me, X-posting about it.
Yeah, we don't. I refuse to call
We
it
don't-
X.
we don't do that
It's
here.
Twitter.
Tweet. I can't believe they got, like, the only reason you buy Twitter, right, is for the brand, and like, yeah,
I
fuck
hear
the
that's where
brand.
all the Twitch money is. I mean, that part's actually correct. When are you going to start doing ASMR? Doesn't Andy do that? Andy X-Wing? Isn't that kind of his
I don't
thing?
think he's doing X-Wing yet. I don't think he's doing X-Wing anymore.
No
Maybe I'm
X-Wing
wrong, but I
ASMR
haven't seen
anymore?
him do. I haven't seen him do X-Men content in a while.
He used
but
to like
I also,
read the rule book in ASMR, like shit like that.
he would read new points updates and stuff. Yeah, it was fun.
Him and Will both captain teams who didn't make it to the playoffs, and somehow Pim thinks he has room to flex. Says the rookie captain. All right, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sorry, season 1 finals doesn't mean anything to you.
I mean, no. That was a very long time ago.
Apparently, his students found the account, so he shut it down. Ah, that makes sense. I had a friend who was a teacher for a while who like was trying to do Twitch streaming, and then the students found it, and it was like, no, you're not allowed to do that anymore.
Season
That
1,
sucks.
what was that, 20 players? It was 20. Yeah, no, it was 20 players, right?
The 14 to 5? That sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, if Kylo dies to bombs, that'd be crazy.
Well,
Seismic charge.
killed
Yeah, only one
Gaelic
seismic,
here.
so never mind. Gaelic on 2? Ooh. .1 in draft link. I don't know what that means.
Tim, you're talking shit. The first ever 1 point. No, Scooter was the first pick. He's saying
Oh,
first
yeah,
round,
and
first pick.
that's true, and that went really well, right? CFIS won that season, I think. Is that right? Am I mistaken?
I mean, none of you get to talk shit since you all keep letting Crispy win everything.
Yeah, it's too good. Kid's got too much energy, man. Like hanging out with him, I swear to like he is so like oh god, he's got so much energy.
Take the evade,
He's
my
got big-
guy. Take the evade.
No, evade, cowards evade. Second sister focuses.
Focus up and clutch up, Buttercup.
I just remember first season of Draft League being like kind of chill until halfway through, and then it just became cutthroat, and then it's been there ever since. The group kind of having fun with it at first, and then like the competition started, and again we just haven't left competition zone.
The word playoffs was mentioned.
Yep. It was like, oh, there's a motivating factor here. Korgs always have fun. I don't know. I've seen your team comps. Sometimes I think that's a wretched hive of skill and villainy, to say the least. Week 1, Season 2, Dan spawned Sloan.
Yeah, Dan spawned Sloan, and the rest of it is history.
I think I made Colfax quit unintentionally, and I felt really bad about it. But I teched against him pretty hard in that Season 1 final, and he was pissed. Or not final, but like the semifinals, but he hit a really bad time.
Oof.
I felt bad about it.
I don't think a barrel roll does anything for you.
No, that just gives you obstruction, I guess. But like, do you want that? I mean, if you focus, you can still butt barrage, and maybe snipe a couple damage into Tomox if you get lucky. Maybe crit chain, but
The fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
I was talking about fucking Gaelic here.
Oh, I was looking at the Hughes.
Takes the evade. I want to live.
Do you take the 1 guaranteed from the seismic, or would you rather take the roll from the thermal? The roll, right? That's way better.
I think if you roll, you end up taking both.
You think
I think
the roll's still within
I think there's a
range
solid
1? Yeah.
chance that the
You're probably
fucking
right.
roll is that he's in both right now. I mean, that's so close to range 1. It might not be. It's
I
probably
think
out.
if you rolled, you'd be out. I think if you rolled, you would be out of the seismic. I don't know. I would have rather rolled there, but if he's in both, I mean, this game's over, right? I mean, assuming he takes damage from the thermal. I guess it's a big
Yeah,
assumption.
but the thing is, like, Tomox has got to not die as well.
Yeah. Kylo's pretty close, too. He needs the boost.
Kylo is sitting at 2.
Two.
So Kylo can take 1 and be fine.
Yeah, you focus boost here, right? Yeah. Oh, I would have gone closer to the objective. and maybe he seismics it, but
Yeah, I think
that
so.
keeps
Juno should just eat the fucking shield. Who gives a shit? Lock.
Oh yeah, she's got health for days.
Oh
First
no!
bump.
No!
Oh, if Tomax dies here,
No! No!
well, that complicates things.
Why?
That complicates a lot. All right, well, Kylo's still at 2. I mean, Juno can 2 hard lock boost into him and potentially kill him.
Hold on.
Oh, Juno went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Pardon me, please.
Uh-huh.
Who gave the disabled power array to Tomax?
Kylo did.
Oh,
Kylo.
he is.
I don't think.
Oh.
I think he's ionized.
He is ioned. Oh no. So how do I return it?
Oh shit.
I don't. I would hit undo. Hit undo on your dial. See if it does it.
Oh yeah. But he would just do this.
Well, you're going right. You have to go. You dialed in a right, so you have to go right. No, you dialed in a right.
Oh, bank then? One
You-
or
Yeah, one bank right.
Where'd you go? Why'd you leave me?
So Tomax should have been ionized, which means would have done the one bank right.
Oh, look at that.
No one. But I don't think he's got a shot.
Second has to kill Kylo
So do you
because he can't
explode?
kill DT. I think
Did
you hit the
explode
one near
bottom
Kylo.
one?
Yeah,
And
I
just
think you go
hope?
for that debris. You go for that debris and hope that second can clutch out 1 damage. Because no, you can't. You can do 1 damage to Gaelic, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, there it is. That pings Kylo for 1. So then you just gotta you gotta you gotta hope Kylo gets some blanks on defense. You're gonna need 2 though with Lone Wolf, and assuming you get the full string, but.
So I think Joe's in a winning position right now. If everything
No, Joe's
is-
definitely, yeah.
without any ships dying, Joe's going to collect 2 to
Right.
1 and win the game.
Joe is definitely in the catbird seat, as they say.
Tomax, a heavy laser cannon shot from Gaelic.
Ooh, this could kill Tomax. Yeah, your strategy here, if you're Joe, doesn't, or if you're Ando, doesn't matter if you lose to Mox. It's you have to kill Kylo. That's your whole strategy right now.
Yeah.
You don't even
Fanatical.
Yeah, I see it's
I don't know why it's, but yeah.
Fanatical's only primary, isn't it?
I don't know.
It is primary only.
Hey, Fanatical is primary only.
Oh, fuck me!
so
Sorry.
2 hits?
I feel like all these rules are going against you. I'm sorry.
Man, Tomax keeps getting saved by these like.
Yeah, I feel so bad.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if they,
I know
like,
it's
if they're
like
not-
correct. I get that it's correct.
Yeah.
But like it feels bad.
It does feel like that. It does feel like the hand of God keeps intervening on Tomax's behalf.
Yeah.
Never say die, Tomax. Never surrender. Well, it's a crit and a rhymer. It doesn't really matter, but
Struck.
yeah, who cares?
I mean, there's only one shot that matters right now.
Yeah.
And it's this one. And it's range 2. Three v 3 to decide who wins the game. It's Natty's. Kylo needs 3 paint.
He's got Lone Wolf.
Or 2 paint and then a Lone Wolf 3 paint. That's 3 paints.
Oh, there it is.
Kylo has the focus, will live. And it's going to be 2-1 on the objectives. And
What
Joe
game,
will pull out the 17-16 victory for the KDB. Double check Juno isn't getting the middle one. I mean, she's not, but check if you want.
Yeah, great game for sure.
Lieutenant Gaelic in range, Juno not in range.
Now both players played really well. Or both were in a position to win for a long time. Like that was a good game.
That was a good one. All right. Well, that was 3 games, 3 bangers. We had some fun. We will be back Thursday with 3 more games, I think. Thursday's the 31st, so that's your last chance for Nichols. I don't know if anyone's catching that, but Jane's not that far off. Jane with some good bets could do it.
Jane's also had some big donation subs this month.
Although I think maybe the announcement thing has made it like I don't want to win.
I like the announcements. The announcements are great. Those are awesome.
This is why I never have points, Ando. I'm sorry, points.
What's
they're called?
Points?
They're
We
called
don't do that.
nickels.
We don't do that here.
They're called nickels. Stardust.
Yeah, what are points, nerd? I got like 4.
All right.
I didn't even bet on myself. Shit.
Well, it's good.
Well, I didn't bet at all.
Yeah, but it's still good.
Yeah,
Might be no Nicoles.
But it's not.
Well, I have no Nicoles. I had no Nicoles before we
Beef
started. I have
taco
no
much?
Nicoles now. All right, let's get the last word, and we'll be back with 3 more games on Thursday.
And now for the last word with Buster Skysfudger.
And remember, folks, life is like that fastball we saw tonight. Be ready to swing for the fences when it comes your way. Thanks for tuning in to the Stars game with all its twists, and remember, keep your eye on the ball and always dream big. For NCX, I'm Buster Skysfudger.